Hello, hello, hello. It's Dolly. Welcome to my channel, Scrapping on the Go. This process video is for May I Scrap Lift You, hosted by Crystal of Pineapple Papers. Yes, she did this series in the month of May, and I participated for 27 days straight. I just could not finish the last 3 days due to the holiday. Then Crystal decided she wanted to do this series again in the month of July. I am not going to post every day. I am only going to post on Thursday. The layout that you now see in front of you, I pinned on my Pinterest account created by Ross Coates. I think that's how you say the last name. It's Coutts. I chose this layout because I wanted to use the Vicki Boutin color study collection. I think I've only created 2 layouts from this collection. I tend to hoard Vicki Boutin's collections, but I do get them used up. I now only have what's the collection before this? I can't remember. Storyteller, I think is what it is. And I have the color study, which is the most recent one you can purchase. I know that she has a new collection coming out for Christmas. I don't think I'm going to pick any up if I can help myself, because I have enough Christmas stash that I need to get used up, but I may have to pick me up just a couple pieces. But I know when she releases her next one after the Christmas collection, I will definitely purchase. I just love it, and I do eventually use it. It might take me 2 years to get it used up, but I do use it. All right, so off to what I selected. So we have the color study embellishments that I have not used any one of these items. I have the word and icon puffy elements here. They have kind of a matte finish, and then the gold has a shiny finish. I love that combination together. I also took out from Storyteller these 2 die cut pieces. I just thought I could incorporate them. I have a photograph of my little guy, and on the weekends we let him play games on either my phone or my husband's phone. We keep that limited because we want education to be primary or enjoying the outdoors. Anyway, just like in the layout that I'm choosing to scrap lift, she used this pattern paper here, and then she cut these triangle pieces out and looks like put it on either an off-white cardstock, maybe a tint of a blue. It's kind of hard to tell, but I'm going to do something different. And it also looks like she used this pattern paper to fussy cut these flowers out, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use that hopefully as my main foundation layer. If that doesn't work after I get these cut out, then I will either use Daisy White cardstock or French Vanilla from Close to My Heart. That's what I'm thinking. Then these tags here, it looks like she fussy cut those out and placed those also on her layout. So I'm going to try to incorporate that as well. So what I'm going to do is pause the camera, because you don't need to watch me fussy cut this out. And I'm going to come back, and it's either going to be laid out on this or a solid cardstock. So I'll be back, and then we will embellish together, and the next portion will be a voiceover, so I'll sound a little bit different. All right?
All right, first I cut around all those triangles, and I came out with my circle. Now I am individually cutting these wonky triangles, and then I will slice them up and arrange them on that pattern background paper that you see in the back. I do not use the light pink or the light purple triangle. Then I slice them up, because like in the layout that I am scrap lifting, she does some tucking. And so you see them all sliced up and spread out just a little bit. Some of the elements are secured on there and some are not. I remove this kind of blue purplish triangle and I place the tag that I fussy cut from that other pattern paper. Then I get out the die cuts and I'm just finding some complementary colors, but a little bit bold, just so that my cluster stands out. So you just see me going through here. I'm picking icons, I'm picking flowers, and I chose the one camera, and then I'm going to layer those die cuts up all over to the right side of that photograph, and actually going to layer them on the photograph. So I just left this part in. A lot of times I just edit this out. So now you get an idea how I go through my die cuts and I just start choosing. And most of the time it's either I'm choosing with the color of the background of my papers, or I'm choosing something to complement, or I'm choosing something bold. I'm not too much worried matching a theme to my photograph. Now there are some themey things that I do not like and I will not use on my layouts even if the colors match, and that's like mermaids, mushrooms, some real odd type things. All right, so now I'm going to do the layering here to the left of the photograph. I got that bird there, and I do not use that bird on this layout. And all these die cuts, again, are from the Vicki Boutin collection. These word strips came off of the pattern paper with the tags, and it says real life happiness right here. And I just love how I have this whole cluster going on the left-hand side. I removed the bird because I wasn't feeling it, and I added the butterfly. And then I'm trying to decide how far to tuck in that tag. And then, of course, I don't want my tags to be bare, so I'll either put a thread or I will put some sort of embellishment on top. It could be a brad, it could be a round puffy sticker. But before I do that, I have taken my black pen from Close to My Heart because it's got a real thick tip, and I am faux stitching around these triangles, and wow, it changes the entire effect. Now, I have other pens that I write with that go from 0.1 to 5, and I used to have an 8, but I have wore that out. And so, like I said, I'm using this one from Close to My Heart, or that I purchased from Close to My Heart, which is from the True Blend Spectrum collection. See how that just changed the entire layout? And then for my final touch, I am bringing in some white acrylic paint from, I either picked it up from Michael's or from Hobby Lobby, and I am going to add some white splatters to the upper left-hand corner, and then some to the lower left-hand corner, and then some real light ones over to the right-hand corner. And my layout will be complete. I am so pleased how this turned out. Yes, my spaces between the triangles are a lot thicker because I took out 2 of those wonky pattern, or those wonky triangles, and so, but I still love how this turned out. I hope that you find someone that you would love to scrap lift and share that with us. Please give me a thumbs up. If you are not a subscriber of my channel, I would love to have you, and be sure to check out the other ladies that are participating with May I Scrap Lift You. All right, we'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.